Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Well, students, today in this session we are going to start from our unit number 15, the short story, the Nini, which actually means very weak or foolish person. So let us start with the key points of the story. Let us start with the unfair settlement. Well, as we go through the story, we see that the narrator, means the employer, attempts to cheat the governess, Yulia Vasilvena, out of most of her salary. And well, actually, he has fabricated or made certain deductions for the missed days and broken items and so many other things. So, right in the beginning, well, we see that the employer tries to cheat. He's making a kind of fraud with the poor governors. And what we see in response is that despite the clear injustice, the governess, the poor lady, accepts the unfair 11 rebels without any protest, only whispering mercy, that means thank you. And she did all that in a very timid fashion, very cowardly manner. But obviously, she believed that she had no other choice because she was very weak and she had to accept the conditions of the employer. Well, we can easily see, or we can say that this highlights her vulnerability. That means she's prone to have all sorts of losses, and probably she had earlier experiences with prior employers, well, probably who have given her nothing. So it shows that she was a weak lady and she could not argue with the employer at all. Well, then she was all set to get those 11 rebels as the narrator fabricated the whole story. Well, at that point, the narrator becomes very angry and he told her the details. And well, actually, he's not angry at her, but at her submissiveness, at not protesting at all about the injustice that has been done to him. So the narrator's guilt is there because he believes that he is guilty of tricking a poor lady, and he revealed the trick he was playing upon the poor governess. Well, at this point, dear students, he reveals the entire scenario and trick that was to test her, and at that point, he called her a ninny for not standing up for herself, and well, she has in fact obeyed to everything whatever has been said by the employer. So the narrator apologizes and gives her the full 80 rubles she was owed, as she had taught or took care of his daughter. So it was decided earlier that she would take 80 rubles, that is the Russian currency. And well, actually, that reflects on how easy it is to be strong in the world when the others are weak. Well, dear students, there is a great lesson for us in this story, that if we are dealing with a poor person, with a weak person in this world, well, if we have the authority, if we are strong enough, well, we need to do justice to the poor people, to the weak people, because they can't do anything in response. They cannot retaliate, obviously. They cannot take revenge upon you. So, what we need to do is, it is easy, although, to be strong when others are weak, but we have to be full of justice. We need to make the just commands and orders. So that is how the story is resolved in a very amicable manner. That is all about the story. Thank you very much.